What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails to Azure. Last time, we headed underground to help out with Yona's situation where Campanella was essentially using his computer. We went down there and we fell right into a trap. Campanella locked us in there and was essentially going to burn us in there alive if we didn't beat him at Palm Party, which I did not beat him. So in the end, Tio showed up and just in the nick of time to kick Campanella out of the system and open the door for us to escape. Now it's the next day. Nice to have Tio back, so we have the full brand new SSS ready to go. We have our 4 old members and then obviously our 2 new members. So now it's a full SSS team of 6. And now all we have to do today, we have 3 support requests to handle, which are all optional, so they're not going to be as long as like the main story ones. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get them all done in this video. And then after that, we have to head over to the Orcus Tower at noon to get ready for the conference itself, since we're going to be doing some on-site security detail. But yeah, so let's take a look at where we want to go for all of these to see where we should kind of handle things first. I think Monster Extermination I'll do last, because we may end up going that way for one of our things. Probably not, since both these seem like they're going to be in the city. Let's just start from the top. Let's go, let's head over to the train station. I guess there's going to be some more inspection stuff that we have to do. Really doesn't feel like there's going to be much fighting in today's stuff. At least until we get started there. Here we are, Crossbow Station. One of the inspection officers here sent us a request, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find him. Is it you? The Imperial government's private train is under strict watch by the Imperial Army over on Platform 3. They shouldn't mind if you just take a look, but try to make sure you don't get too close. Is it the same guy? Oh, are you the special support section by any chance? We are. We received your support request and came to inquire for more details. You're an inspection officer from Calvard, correct? Oh, so we helped Arabonia in the first game with an inspection, and now we're doing Calvard. That I am. My name is Marlowe. I was transferred here from the Imperial Army, or Republican Army. I don't know why I said Imperial. I'd like to get started right away. That is assuming you accept my request. Yeah, let's hope. We'd be glad to lend a hand. Thank you. Allow me to bring you up to speed. It's rather simple, actually. This request only consists of one task. You'll be assisting me with conducting an inspection on a train bound for Calvard. Oh, well, there's a coincidence. An Imperial inspection officer had us lend a hand with that one, so we should be able to manage. We just have to check to see if there's any suspicious people or items on board, right? Precisely. Your experience in the Marrow will make this much easier. Keep in mind that security is currently much stricter across the city in light of the trade conference. Not only is our inspection process more rigorous than usual, we're also expected to cooperate with the police department. We simply don't have enough inspectors to handle the increased workload right now, hence my request. The next train to Calvard is now arriving at Platform 1. Please watch your step as you make your way to the platform. That's our train. I'll give you all the details once we're on the platform. Alright then. Whoa, look at that. That's the train our favorite Erebonian people came in on. It's the Eisengraph, a train used exclusively by the Imperial government. Its regal design is almost a symbol of the Empire in and of itself. That's certainly something very Imperial about it. Well, the Blood and Iron Chancellor did arrive on that circus on rails. That cocky bastard sure loves to stand out. It's damn impressive, I'll give it that. I'm willing to bet they didn't spare a single mirror building it either. Yes, and its appearance is far from its only impressive aspect. I hear the Eisengraph is also the fastest orbital train in existence. That claim is still unverified, however, as to its exact specifications have yet to be publicly disclosed. That's still pretty impressive. I wouldn't expect any less from a nation with a railway infrastructure as robust as Erebonia's. No one else on the continent can match them in that respect. That much is clear. The Empire is in a league of its own in more fields than one. Ahem! If you're quite finished, I would like to explain the details of the request. Sorry, we didn't mean to get distracted. Please continue. Thank you. As I mentioned before, I would like your assist. Yeah, we were praising the Empire in front of this guy. As I mentioned before, I would like your assistance with our inspection duties. Some of you will be examining all the passengers' entry applications and luggage. The rest will participate in a safety inspection of the train itself. What does a safety inspection entail exactly? You would be assisting me directly. I'll be providing a set of instructions to follow for a series of checks. I see there are 6 of you in total. We'll have you form 3 pairs then. 2 to inspect the cabins, and 1 to act as my helpers. Pairs? I think I remember working individually last time. Yes, that's how well we assisted in the inspection earlier this year. That's right, you've done this before. Typically 1 person will be enough, yet this time around, however, we need to be more thorough. The conference calls for stricter inspections, hence why you'll be doubling up. I see, that makes sense. I'll let you decide how to divide yourselves up. Though, if you're having trouble, you could always resort to rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors? That's right, strictly speaking, there's no real need to put too much thought into these teams. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish, which I'm sure would be in both our best interests. Well, in that case, I don't have any objections. What about you guys? Sounds like a good time to me, so why not? How should we decide who plays whom? I have a suggestion, actually. Everyone goes simultaneously. If 2 people choose the same shape, they'll form a pair. They repeat the process until you've all been paired off. You seem awfully familiar with this. Haha, more or less. We've divvied up our work like this to mix things up from time to time back when I worked in Calvard. It's a flexible concept these stuck-up Ereboni inspectors would never use. I'm not sure I'd call that attitude very flexible either. It likely boils down to the differences between their country's cultures. Potato, potato. Anyway, want to give it a whirl? Sounds good. On shoot. John, Ken, Pone. Let's go with scissors. Just me and Noel for rock, eh? It makes us a pair. Let's show them how the CGF alums get things done, Randy. That leaves us with a trio of scissors and 1 paper. The 4 of us will just have to repeat the process. Yeah, on to round 2. Let's go paper! Oh, how convenient. Ellie and I are both played paper. Shall we, Lloyd? That would mean Wazzy and I are the final pairing. Good to be working with you, Plato. Looks like you're all ready to go. How should we split up the work? I wouldn't mind helping out Inspector Marlowe. As a CGF guardsman, I have plenty of experience checking the freight trains that pass through Tangram Gate. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? I could certainly use the help. Now then, if we're all decided, let's proceed to our posts. I want the other 2 teams to split up the passenger cabins. We made the announcement already, so let everyone know you're assistant inspectors and you should be fine. Roger that, sir. Oh boy. Alright, we're in charge of the last 2 cars. Looks like that gives us quite a few passengers to inspect. We'll have to check them one at a time, shall we begin? I guess we don't have a choice, do we? Excuse us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Oh, Ma, I hope you're doing all right. He didn't seem to hear you. Ahem, excuse me. Sorry about that. I was spacing out, wasn't I? You're the inspection officers, right? Please, go right ahead. Thank you, this should only take a few moments. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. We appreciate your cooperation. Of course, no problem at all. See, why can't everyone be like this guy? Well, besides the spacing out, like, literally no problems. Just, hey, here's my papers, here's my luggage. And then everything moves along smoothly. Instead of being like, ugh, why do you have to check my luggage? Who do you think you are? Type deal. Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Sure, go right ahead. Good luck with your inspections. Haha, thanks, we'll be done in a jiff. Okay, your luggage and papers are on order. Thanks for your cooperation. Not at all. It's only right they let you do your jobs. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hee hee, you're very welcome. Okay, so we're 2 for 2. 2 very, very accommodable groups of people so far. This guy looks like he's going to give me trouble. Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but yeah, okay, same thing. Heh, I've been waiting for you. Go right ahead, do your worst. What? Okay. He seems very gung-ho about this. Okay, yeah, okay. Haha, so did you notice, eh? This folder is full of contracts. I'm in the middle of some big negotiations right now. These bad boys are gonna make me a killing. Oh, I can't wait to get these signed, sealed, and delivered. Oh, how about that? Well, I hope it goes well. So that's what this enthusiasm was about. He just wanted to show off. Alright, let's see if I was right or wrong. Hello, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but yeah. Okay, I was wrong. No trouble at all. Go right ahead. Alright, can't judge a book by its cover. Okay, that should do it. Your papers and luggage all check out. There's just one thing. Oh? Oh, is something wrong? Well, sir, we couldn't help but notice that your boarding pass was nowhere to be found inside your carry-on. Would you happen to have it on you? You didn't see my ticket? No, that can't be. I'm absolutely positive I placed it in my bag. I can't find it. Where could it have gone? Is it in my pocket, perhaps? Rats, not there either. I'm sorry, would you mind waiting a moment? I know my ticket's around someplace. I'll show it as soon as I dig it out. Alright, we'll give you a minute and come back. Let's continue inspecting the others. We'll keep an eye on him and circle back. Okay. Unless he's just gonna, like, disappear. Who else we got on here? Anyone of note? You look suspicious. Alright, you're gonna say the same thing every time. Huh, you act as if you're making a request instead of a demand. What? Fine, go ahead. Just try to make it quick. Okay, of course. Right, this won't take long. Alright. Your gratitude doesn't mean much when I never had a choice in the matter to begin with. Is that all? If so, do me a favor and make yourself scarce. Of course, if you'll excuse us. This job has its stressors, I suppose. These. Hehehe, it's just as I heard. The Eisengraph is a true marvel of engineering. I can hardly contain myself, drool. Whoops, I don't want anyone seeing that. Did you start drooling just now? Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Can't you see I'm busy train watching? Everything you need is in the bag. Go ahead and knock yourselves out. Okay, then. Thank you for your, cooperation. How many more minutes do we have left together, my sweet? I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. She's quite enamored with that train, isn't she? Good day, we're assistant inspectors. Is Alpha, is this man with Heyu? Can we help you? What's going on here? Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, will you see your entry papers and your luggage? But of course, we don't mind. Caretaker. Fine, make it quick. Okay. Is the boy connected to Heyu? He seems so arrogant, for lack of a better word. I think I know who that boy is supposed to be, but we'll hold off. Okay, yeah, thanks for your cooperation. Not all, you're very welcome. If you're done here, then take your leave quickly now. Right. I mean, honestly, like, besides Sao being kind of like a weirdo, like, most of the Heyu people we've run into have been, you know, I don't want to say, like, nice people, but they're not adversarial. You know, if it doesn't have to deal with Heyu business, they're just like, alright, sure, yeah, no problem. Hi there, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, maybe see your entry papers and luggage. Huh? Why do we have to let you go through our stuff? Hey, knock it off. There's no need to be rude to the guy. Sorry about that. My sister can be a bit of a handful. I promise you she isn't trying to be a little brat on purpose. Who do you think you're calling a brat? Some older brother you are. I can start, right? I believe so. Thank you for your cooperation. It's fine. If anything, I should be apologizing for what my sister put you through. What the hell? If anyone should be apologizing here, it should be me for having a big fat idiot for a brother. Let's get the heck out of here. I think that's everyone. Now we just need to check back with the older gentleman in the fourth car who couldn't find his boarding ticket. Right, time to wear my back, see if... Give me back my ticket. Lloyd. Yeah, let's go. You're not fooling me. I know for a fact it was one of you two. Now who did it? Fess up already. Excuse me, what's going on here? Oh, it's the inspector from before. You got here just in time, Inspector. This whole farter is accusing me of state... Oh, fart? Why, you no good cheeky? Everyone, please calm down. We know things are tense, but if you could each start by telling us your side of the story. Shouldn't the tickets have their names on it? I get the full picture. You bought a ticket to Oredstead State that seated you in the fourth car of this train. What's more, these two gentlemen claim to have made the exact same purchase themselves. But seriously, shouldn't it have their names on it? I mean, I don't know exactly how train tickets work. I guess it might just be like, okay, you have a ticket. Doesn't necessarily have a name on it, just where you came from, where you're going. Now your ticket's gone missing, you're accusing one of them of stealing it. Do I have that right? Yes, exactly. There's no doubt in my mind I had the ticket on me when I walked on the train platform. I couldn't have lost it between here and there. It doesn't make a lick of sense. The only reasonable explanation is one of these two stole it. I understand why you think that, sir, but we can't jump to conclusions just yet. It's alright. Let him believe what he wants, I say. He's just a senile old man, after all. How dare you, you little... That's enough. You two need to settle down and be rational about this. We're not going to get anywhere if you keep hurling insults at each other. Now then, I have a simple question to ask the two of you here who do have a boarding pass. What is the purpose of your journey? Business, pleasure? We need to know that before anything else. You want to know what we're traveling for? What does that have to do with anything? Are you going to prove my innocence with that alone? Potentially, yes. A thief can't control the destination of a stolen ticket, so their reason for traveling may be fabricated. If that were the case, the culprit could slip up and make themselves known. Oh, now I understand that. Yes, that's certainly possible. That's perfect. Well then, answer the lad's questions. Oh, I will, gladly at that. I am a merchant. I'm on my way to broker some very important negotiations in Ored State. I have the contracts right here. My client is a business in Ored known as the Luxon Company. So tell me, what reason would I have to steal a ticket from this doddering old fogey? Grr. Alright. What about you, sir? Well, my hometown is in Ored State. Isn't that... Okay, well, you were already nervous from the beginning. Green hair. Isn't that enough of a reason to travel there? No one's saying it isn't. That didn't help much. We won't be able to come to a conclusion at this rate. Unfortunately, I think this is as much as we can learn. Looks like our only option may be to hand this over to Inspector Marlowe. Sorry, but we're gonna have to ask you to wait here a little longer. The Chief Inspection Officer should be able to sort this out. Thank you for doing what you could in there, everyone. It must have been difficult, especially considering the ticket theft argument. Don't mention it. Is there any hope of identifying the thief? Yes, I believe so. We collect information on ticket purchasers specifically for cases like these. If our inspections reveal that a theft has indeed occurred, we can arrest the culprit at the next station. That's good to hear. What about the old guy who got robbed? He was in a hurry, so he didn't mind buying a second ticket for now. Once the thief has been identified, we'll have them reimburse the cost. The older gentleman had an unlucky break, but still, it could have been worse. True, he may not get immediate justice, but things should sort themselves out sooner rather than later. Quite right, you should be satisfied with the work you've done today. Thank you once again for your help. You're welcome. We're just glad we can make things easier for you. Don't hesitate to call us if you ever need our assistance again. Alright, well there you have it. Car magazine. Oh yeah, we have to, if we find car magazines, we can get stuff for the car. Let's actually go check that out first before we go head over to Maribel and see what she needs help with.
Yosh, iku ka? Yosh, yaru ka?
Cool, that looks nice.
いい感じかな?
I'll have to look for more. You know what? Let's actually, because it's on the way. Let's stop at the library. There might be... Oh, well now we know where Zeit is. There could be a car magazine lying around. Oh, hey, Uncle Miles. Kia has quite a thirst for knowledge. It almost pains me we can only lend out 3 books to a person at a time. Maybe we should add a policy that lets frequent readers borrow more. I'll put it under consideration. Uncle Miles likes looking after Kia. That little girl was looking for a book, so I helped her out. Gotta say, though, it's wonderful to see someone so young take an interest in history. As a student of the field myself, I couldn't be happier about it. Ah, here we go, and got it. Looking for something in particular, Kia? Oh, hey, guys. Yeah, I've been gathering old books with folk tales in them. I finished reading one, and now I can't get enough. Let's see here. Crossbell Through the Middle Ages, and Crossbellian Ruins, Learning from the Past. Wait, those aren't folk tales, they're straight-up history books. Your reading level is remarkable, Kia. I'll say, ever think about becoming a researcher when you grow up, Kito? You really think I can do it? Okay, Mom Arabonia and Dad Vard. How about you let your little Kia Belle have her autonomy? Right? It's okay. They're all parents at this point. I heard the dignitaries stayed at the guest house in Michelin last night. Imagine all the food they were served. It must have been delicious. It's a bit of a commute to get back here, though. I mean, I guess they just hop on the boat, and that's that. All right, let's go find Maribel. I assume she's going to be at the top floor of the IBC, as per usual. Thank you for coming, SSS. I take you must be here for Miss Croy's request. Yes, that's just what we were going to ask about, actually. Is it true Belle's antique dolls have been stolen? Those would be the ones from the Rosenberg studio, would they not? You're correct on both counts. Miss Croyce has been horribly distraught ever since. I know this is on short notice, but would it be possible for you to see her to her request right away? Yeah. Of course, we'd be glad to help. We could never refuse in good conscience, knowing how much Maribel has done for us. I see, well, on behalf of Miss Croyce, you have my gratitude. Now, first things first, I'm going to have to issue this card. Okay? And what's this? It's an authorization pass for the IBC. We had to take one just like it before. Using it grants us clearance for specific floors of the building using the elevator. In other words, it's part of their security system. This isn't the largest bank on the continent for nothing. This card will allow you to enter the same floors as the one you were given in the spring. It's so crazy it's still the same year. Ms. Croyce is waiting in the CEO's office on the 16th floor, so if you can make your way up there. We will. Thanks, Lanfei. I could also exchange. Oh yeah, I forgot. You make so much more Mira here. Those I want to keep, but these ones... Cool. Just so we have some money. That's where you always want to exchange. You know what? Let's go to B5 first. Let's see if there's anything to say to Roberts. Oh, hey, the same theme song. Is Chief Roberts even down here? Doesn't look like it. Hey, look who it is. Nice to see you, SSS. It's been a while. Do you remember us? The both of you are members of the IBC's technology department. Clay and David, I believe. Good to see you again. You guys seem very busy. Well, you know how it is. The Orbital Net's really taken off, so our system administration work has piled up big time. If we don't follow Lady Maribel's instructions to the letter, we'll be in for a real thrashing. I see reporting to Bell remains as difficult as ever. Good luck, you two. Thanks, we're gonna need it. Oh yeah, Lady Maribel has you guys on the hunt for the stolen dolls, right? Fingers crossed they turn up soon. Alright, let's head to the top. No one over here. Right, they were on this counter, right? Belle, it's me. Ah, come right in. Thank you very much. It's good to see you again, Belle. Hello, Ellie, Special Sports Section. I heard you returned to town last night, Tio. How have you been? Fine, thank you. Glad to hear it. I understand you have a busy day ahead, what with the trade conference afternoon. Best luck to you. Thanks, we'll do what we can. I take it you're not planning to be at Orcus Tower yourself, then? That's right, as my father's standing, I can't very well abandon this pile of work he's left behind at the bank. He'll be on his own when it comes to handling his conference duties. And on that note, I think I owe you all an apology. Perhaps it was ill-conceived of me to call you on such short notice, especially on top of your other obligations. Don't worry about it, Maribel. You've helped the SSS so much, this is the least we can do to pay you back. So someone swiped a few of those antique dollies you got, right? Mind giving us a lowdown? Of course. Oh, for once she didn't have anything rude to say to our boys over here. As you might know, I've been an avid collector of Rosenberg dolls for years. I've been keeping 5 of them in my personal room here at the IBC. However, someone took the opportunity to steal them last night while I was away on business. 5 dolls. Every one of them is a Rosenberg. That's a small fortune right there. What is with... It's usually with Noel where I like predict what she's gonna say like right before she says it. They must be worth a fortune. The larger ones would fetch for at least a few million mira at auction. That goes deep. This goes far deeper than monetary loss. I am a mother whose precious darlings have been kidnapped. And I want that despicable crook torn limb from limb in the middle of the harbor district for it. Easy now, Maribel. By personal room, you mean the one right next door, correct? That would mean the thief slipped past the IBC's world-class security. How is that even possible? Ahem, yes, I thought it rather peculiar myself at first. But once I found what was left of... I swear to God. I swear to Eidos. If she pulls out a card... I'm not actually going to scream. I'm not going to burn your ears out, but I'll want to scream. When I see what's left of the crime scene, whatever confusion I had was immediately dispelled. How so? I think it would be faster to simply show you. Take a look at this. What is this? A calling card from Phantom Thief B? Of course it is. Rumor has it he employs mysterious magics to perform his heist, and he always leaves his calling card at the scene of the crime. Infiltrating the IBC building is a feat only he could pull off. From what I hear, you all had a case involving him last year, is that right? It's literally been every single game. I think actually, I don't think we had one in Sky 3rd. Because obviously Ouroboros wasn't really involved in that whole situation. But like, yes, you know, first game, yes. Second game, obviously. So 4 games now. Well, 5 actually. We had to do something for him with Cold Steel 1. You did? Indeed. Last time he stole a statue from the former City Hall building. In the end, we failed to apprehend him. And now he's back for round 2. Sounds like you four got into all kinds of crazy hijinks before we joined, huh? So what does the card say? Allow me. Dear ladies and gentlemen of the SSS, the little ladies to whom the young madam adores are in my compassionate custody. Should you seek their freedom, throw open each of their cages, 5 in all, with keys of truth. Yep, okay, so we're literally gonna find each one by one. The first cage lies within the city. Search the throne of the constabulary's famed scrutineer. What does that even mean? So, do you understand why I had no choice but to call you, all of you here? Yeah, this is a direct challenge from Phantom Thief B to the SSS, which means we're the only ones who can handle this. He really stole 5 priceless dolls for something this petty? This guy's a nut job among nut jobs. Whatever his reasons are, he didn't have to involve Maribel. We ain't gonna let this go. I wholeheartedly agree. Those Rosenberg dolls mean the world to you, Belle. Thank you, Ellie. I leave this in your capable hands. Okay, before we start the investigation, I want to go over the calling card again. First, the little ladies part. Obviously, that's referring to the dolls themselves. As for 5 cages, must indicate that there are 5 separate locations, each hiding a single doll. So what you're saying is we'll have to search for them one at a time. I'm already dreading how much of a pain this will be. Well, we can limit the first cage within the city. Apparently, it's at the throne of the constabulary's famed scrutineer. That's the key to our first doll. Any idea where it's pointing? Scrutineer? Why do I feel like I've heard something about those lines not too long ago? Well, no sense overthinking it. Let's just go check whatever spots come to mind. I'm expecting great things yet again. Special support section. Find my beloved little ones and bring them back home to me, won't you? Of course, we won't let you down, Maribel. I'll keep the clue from the card in the detective notebook for good measure. We can use the foundation to build our investigation off of. Alright, well... I really do... If he didn't use such complicated words, I mean, I'm not, like, the stupidest person in the world, but I'm not the smartest, I would say. I don't want to already look up, like, where it's gonna be, but I may look up what these words mean. Hey, who are you? Oh, it's Nielsen. This is the guy they were talking about, the blind man. Crossbell City is on high alert right now, yet strangely tranquil at the same time. The trade conference will surely whip up a storm. This may only be the calm preceding it. Perhaps I'll take the opportunity to collect my thoughts and ruminate a bit. Alright, Nielsen. Throne of the Constabulary's famed scrutineer. So, throne and famed is what's really kind of jumping out to me. I'm immediately just gonna go to City Hall. Magnus Hector, okay. Okay. No reason to head through this door. Okay, so I'm guessing it's probably not City Hall then. Seriously, you can't just spring these restrictions on us out of nowhere. Well, whatever you're dealing with, good luck. Oh wait, famed. What if it means the Arcane Seal? That's probably a pretty noteworthy place. Huh. Okay, I guess we don't need to go there. Hi, Ilya. Well, if it isn't my favorite little guy. Oh, and TO2. It's been a while since I last saw that cute face of yours. Indeed it has. So I guess that means the SSS gang is back together again, hmm? My, how you've all grown from the rookie little underdogs I first met. Don't think I'm going to let the SSS outshine the Arcan Seal now, though. I'm flattered you'd even consider us competition. Dang, Ilya, you sure are fired up today. But of course, this upcoming performance will be our last until it's time to debut our revival production. Which makes it a culmination of everything we've done this year. Naturally, I want it to be the best show yet. It's a shame Risha's not here today, though. Oh, she's not? She hasn't been doing it as much anymore, but she used to wait until the last minute to tell me when she needed time off. I always wonder if she was off having a secret rendezvous with a guy or something. If that's the case, you better not think I'm going to let her slip away so easily, grabby hands. Shudder. Ellie and Risha need to start some kind of support group already. Poor Ellie. Well, Risha or not, we're going to practice our tushes off today, and that's a promise. I hear you all have a full plate as well. Good luck to you, little guy. Thanks, Ilya. So is it here? Oh. Another orbital car pattern. Okay. The basic design for the new set is all drafted up, so now I'm working on nailing the details down. And figuring out all that comes between rehearsals for the revival performance itself. There's only about a month left until opening night. I won't finish on time if I don't pick up the pace, alright? Hey, Nikolai. Why haven't Ilya and the others given us the inside scoop on the revival yet? Beats me. It's not like the show we're running is closed yet. We still have one more to go. They probably don't want us to get ahead of ourselves. We'd end up losing our focus. That's what makes the most sense to me, at least. Oh yeah, good point. You're a real smarty pants sometimes, Nikolai, you know that? It's not like I said anything that unreasonable, Sully. We like Nikolai. Alright, well, Arcan Seal is probably not it either, I guess. Really not sure what to think. Throne of the Constant... I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna look up the location yet, but I want to look up what Constabulary and Scrutineer mean. An armed police force organized on military lines but distinct from the regular army. And then what's Scrutineer? So, based on it being like, you know, having to do with different, I don't know, just based on the two words, it makes me think maybe the police station? Guess it wouldn't hurt to look. Nothing in here. Okay, not there either. Pardon me, everyone, but what's that you have with you? Could be a data fragment? Oh yeah, I forgot we have this. We've been holding on just in case we aren't sure what to do with it since. That's right, it is a data fragment. It can be used to restore a corrupted memory quartz. It's exactly what the forensics team has been looking for. With this, we should be able to decipher a portion of the cult's... Okay. Nice. Really? So we'd be able to read the parts that Yoahim redacted? Yes, though I should mention a single fragment will recover one section at a time. The process should be almost immediate. Would you like to... Sure, go ahead. Just a moment then. Part 1 and Part 3, so I'll have to find the others. Yeah, okay. If we find them all, we can obviously bring them back. Alright, well, I'm not sure what to think right at the moment, so I think we're going to end things off here, and next time, give it another go as to where these dolls might be at, since it seems like it is going to take a while to find all 5. So, next time we'll handle the rest of the doll finding, or all of the doll finding, as well as the monster extermination request, and then after that, probably the video after, we'll actually get underway with the trade conference stuff. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.